Oneshell Media International proudly present.
Five mad scientists people thought would destroy the world.
Number 5. Oppenheimer.
The destructive power of the atom bomb, and the sheer number of atomic bombs in actuality, has led to a situation in which the slightest mistake could lead to nuclear annihilation. Take the Cuban Missile Crisis. A US soldier saw a mysterious figure in the woods and then sounded the alarm, the wrong alarm. The false alarm got the US to prepare for all-out war, and so did Russia. The world almost ended that day, and we only survived thanks to the heroic conduct of a Russian commander named Vasily Arkhipov. The Russians needed an absolute majority in order to launch, but Vasily refused to vote for Armageddon.
Number 4. Starfish Prime.
Imagine setting off a nuclear bomb in outer space and causing a blast so large you almost end the world by blowing a hole in our atmosphere. Well, that's Starfish Prime for you. The US detonated a 1.4 megaton nuke, which is the equivalent of 1.4 million tons of TNT. It was such a powerful blast that indeed, though it went off in outer space, the after effects caused road lights to go out in Hawaii and manipulated electricity hundreds of kilometers away. Some scientists theorized that the blast could potentially weaken the Earth's protection against cosmic waves. The radiation would cause havoc on the Earth. After this experiment went wrong, both the Soviets and the US agreed to stop testing nukes in space.
Number 3. Operation Stormfury.
Somehow, the US managed to pour nearly 200 pounds of dry into a hurricane in an attempt to try and direct the hurricane whatever direction they felt like. However, this didn't work. Instead, what happened is that the hurricane flew wildly off course and started rampaging towards a town called Savannah in Georgia, US. Eventually, they stopped these experiments. However, it could have led to a new form of warfare potentially able of wiping out all life on Earth if the US were to continue with this line of dangerous experimentation. The goal was to pour dry into the hurricane, causing it to freeze on the inside, lessening the destructive power of the hurricane.
Number 2. New Zealand's Tsunami Bomb.
New Zealand once tried to make a weapon of epic proportions. They tried to produce a literal tsunami bomb. By coordinating bombs to go off in specific places under the water, they hoped it would a tsunami to occur. Used properly, this would allow them to launch a tsunami against an enemy state, causing mass devastation. If a device like this got out of hand, the impacts could have wiped out most human life on Earth. The mad scientists worked on these experiments during the final year of World War II. Fortunately, the experiment failed, as they couldn't force the explosive energy to travel in a horizontal direction.
Number 1. Weaponized Magnaporth gricia.
The US experimented with creating a weaponized version of a fungus known as Magnaporth gricia. The fungus defiled certain species of plants. The US wanted to be suitable to produce bomb version of this which they could drop on enemy crops and cause famines. However, it could cause a famine, which would devastate large swathes of the world population if this disease were to spread too far. The experiments took place during the Cold War, so it's likely that they wanted to use this disease to wreak havoc on Russian crops.
Please like and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates.